Nope.
Woo! Hello? You good, man? Am I frozen? Am I frozen? You somebody if there anybody out there. Oh look, it must have been Tim. It's all good. It's me. So look at that auction. That's some nice stuff going on right there. No princesses though tonight. Just all worker bees. You got you got the Hyvee coming out the gates with the captain hat. I do like that one. The honeycomb with the honey. 1,275 bee honey. That is looking good. Beezilla with the Mayan hat, 925. And the Octobee at 1,000. That is good. That is nice. Nice, nice, nice. Remy got the little mouse ears going, 1,200. And then the nice at the bookend, the daiquiri, little strawberry body, and the lager hat, 1,150. What's up, Tim?
Can you hear me now?
I got you, man. At least it's all good. They were telling me, "Hello, hello, Night Owl. I'm good. They can hear me. You can hear me. Thank you, thank you. It's all good. Yes, thank you, JC. Thank you, Robin. Good to see y'all. Discord is a buzzing. It is. I've been looking. I popping in there, Donna Night Owl, and it is going. It's nonstop over there. Good evening, Capey Queen. Good to see you. Woo, look at that. It is nice bees, isn't it? And there's some
Somebody
hashtags.
hit the
Thank you.
refresh there.
Huh? Oh yeah, you got
Hitting
to
the refresh just so we get the fresh numbers right before the last second. It's fast gas only.
Fast gas only. Check out those hashtags. Thank you, My Crypto Adventures. Put those in. SPU Dow, Bee Honey, all stuff like that. Good. Yeah, man. I wonder. I'm sure some things are gonna go up a little bit.
Oh yeah, they did well last night too.
Oh yeah.
I was in here, did a quick show, and saw the numbers rise. I don't know if they're going to populate right before the end. 1,500,
yes.
1,601, 1,500. They're all riding right there, huh?
All rose. Well over
1,631.
Yes, there goes.
Last one we missed. I missed the daiquiri before.
And plus we had FOMO. He gave us the inside. We can go back and forth if we have to. It's what he said to fix it up. Remember?
Yep.
KP Queen, hello, hello. Good to see you. Comment, hashtag NFT sold on Dr. Yes, there is a lot of stuff going on. I mean, it's you need to follow what Dr. T is putting out because that is there's bees being sold left and right.
Yeah,
and
Dr. T's reports are great.
They are. It's rocking and rolling up there, So that's the prices, but it's for the bees that are after, right? That's what you're saying and showing there?
Correct.
Okay.
So yeah, Turkey and North Korea, they went pretty good. 9,000, I think, if I remember correct. They were both up in that area. But this is tonight's prices. So 1,500, 1,601, 1,500, 2,000, and 1,660 on the bee honey there.
Yeah, but in that fourth slot, 2,000. That was the. I wonder what that bee is. 4,000.
Oh man,
I know that's a good. I know. I'm just saying. That's a nice price. I don't think I've seen an Apex get up there. That's nice. 2,000. Let's go, Josh. Let's go. Bees are buzzing. I know you're up in the Discord too. A lot of people over there. Great. Keep it up because that thing is rocking and rolling over there. That Discord is just a buzzing. So it is good stuff. But yeah, that's these worker bees and apexes, man.
That's double than what they were a month ago. I should have bought more a month ago.
It is. Well, I'm glad. Like I said, I got a few myself. I'm happy for that. And there's George is trying to catch it. Yes, Dingle my berry is crushing it over. But you are too, George. That's great stuff, man. Because hey, that's what's great about that Discord. Everybody that's doing it is going to be in the top 238. You're going to earn some ETH. There's nothing wrong with that. Having a good time, getting to know people in the community, and being in there, getting the bees. I don't know. I didn't pull up. I'll pull it up when we get on there. But we're almost where we're going to send in another royal, Tim. That would be 2 royals in the game.
Yes,
that is impressive.
I'm excited. I'm ready for that. Should I bring up the Trait War website?
Yeah, you can. You bring it up, and then then I'll jump into some news because, like I said, there's a lot of news going on. People are kind of talking about regulations and if Bitcoin's a security. I know a country just passed a bill saying it wasn't. It's wild.
Belgium, was it?
Belgium, I believe. That's nice. Good though.
Give
Now
me one
Ethereum,
second.
that's different. I mean, all these crypto, they're going to be labeled and in different categories, but we'll see. Bitcoin's the one we're looking at, stable coins, stable tokens, and then of course Ethereum. So we all love Ethereum. Yeah. But let's see too. And
Here
then
comes the trade war.
it's all good. They got some other stuff. Elon's always making news. Elon's always making waves with his new Twitter toy. So he's got polls going. I think he's going to open Twitter wide open, right? I think some of us, I'm sure, seen it and maybe even voted in there. He wants to let anybody that's been banned, as long as they didn't do anything illegal or really really hateful. He wants to let them back on the platform. So if you hit join the match, you'll get in there and you'll see, what the numbers are, man. It's pretty impressive. This game is, and we're still going to go and crush it. But we were thinking 300 in the game was super impressive. But we've surpassed that. And I'll just jump in there and see if it's come up on this end quicker or if it gets stuck. I know you're working with not your normal.
I see it. Yeah, I see it on my screen. I don't know why it's not coming through the game.
It's all
it should
good.
come up.
Yeah, it's all good.
Let me see if I do this and then bring it back.
But I can share. Let me just jump on there because I'll roll into
because it's working on my screen, but it's not coming through to the app. But go ahead, I guess.
Yeah. So here, Trait War, traitwar.xyz. Nothing is plural. Don't put an S at the end. We need to get up there and get this in the Discord as an official website, since we're working with it and doing this game with them. So we'll get that going in there. But you hit this join the match, and there we are, Tim. So you see mine, yeah?
Yeah. Yes,
All right. And there's the numbers. Look at that. Oh, look, red team's pulling away. It tightened up, Tim. I was I was a little heavy in the red team, and now the blue team has caught up a little bit. And I'm a little bit. I guess I should have evened it out a little bit. But that is nice, man. Look at that. And down here is what I was talking about. 329, almost at that 350 goal. So if we get you get 11 more, we are not 21. Obviously, my bad. You get 21 more, we are in, and this royal goes into the game. That's a big deal, everybody. I mean, that's what we could get is potentially 325 ETH in this game, right? But that means we have to get that one last royal. So we would have to hit the 450 mark for goals. And that's impressive.
Speaking of needing more goals, our England versus USA didn't pan out at all. So
hey, it panned out for me, Tim. A tie is a win. I heard. I've been researching.
Yeah, that's what your grandmother tells you when you come home.
No, man. In World Cup, that's what they say. World Cup soccer. So the U.S. Has 2 ties, and against England, that's pretty strong. Because I was going around and watching, and the English fans weren't too happy, Tim. We had a good showing.
No, I wouldn't call that a win by any means, the tying the USA. But I don't know what does that do to my bracket? What does that do to me? I mean, I don't know how does tie work in the brackets?
Yeah, well, they're points. You know what I mean? You got, I don't know if it's 1 or 3, whatever the point is. The point system in that bracket. The top 2 are going to move into the next round. So, I mean, it really doesn't matter. They're scoring by, you can lose and then win everything and still get in, I guess. But the ties are at least points, right? So a loss.
I think England won 6-2 against Iran or something. So I got a lot of points on that one.
No, not a lot of points. A win is a win. You don't get extra points for 6 goals.
It's not goals against or anything.
No,
like
it doesn't work like that. Not like that either. A win is a win, and the tie is also a win. That's what I'm telling you. But this is a win, is what I'm telling you here. This is like I said, this is incredible. And now little weighted for the red team, so they have a 52.89% probability of winning. So that randomizer is just going to be a couple of extra raffle tickets in there so far. But as people continue to come in here, this obviously they could jump over to the blue, and this could easily be a 50-50 split, right? So just anybody, if you had more than one B, I'm not giving you financial advice, but I would put them on both sides. That's what I would do, right? Because you want, now if it was heavily weighted, I would definitely, go on, the other side so I win more. But also, we've been saying when this team, if it was really, really down there, like 30%, you would also be gaining a lot, right? When you do win. So, you would only share with the people that are on that team. The red team doesn't get any of your winnings. So pretty cool how the game is. And like I said, every time when you score a goal, that is people putting in or staking their soccer ball B or even obviously the Apex B. That's even bigger. Those are worth seven goals. So impressive, man. This is really good. We're doing really great. And it's easy as connecting your wallet. You do it manually, you connect it here, and then you just follow the instructions. There's 2 transactions. If you've never done it before, the first one is a very simple thing of allowing this protocol to interact with your wallet. That's why you start seeing in DeFi, you needing a couple of different transactions. People aren't used to stuff over here, but that's why this is all decentralized. That's why you're not dealing like things like FTX. Right over here, it's all code and smart contracts, things like that. So you got to allow the contract to work with your MetaMask. That's why you see different transactions, stuff like that. So anything should I look at? Or are we good here? Yeah.
No, that's the whole game right there.
Right on, man. But this is what I want to start out with. Just in, Bitcoin is not a security, says Belgium's financial regulator. So you're starting to get this coming in. We were talking about, I remember Mr. Wonderful, a lot of people have been saying this as this new year rolls in and everybody gets back to work, all the legislators and all them get back to work, you're going to start seeing regulations, especially with FTX. They're going to have to do something with these centralized exchanges, trying to protect people that don't know any better, that you should be getting out of there, right? So you are seeing it, so Belgium is saying right now Bitcoin is not a security. There you go. I like that. Good news. But, who knows what Ethereum and stable tokens, where that's all going to be, right?
Right. The rest, because they said that a lot about Bitcoin and how it came out. And I think even in the U.S., they wanted it to be run by the commodity exchange.
That's correct. Yes.
So we'll see what kind of regulations comes out on the rest of crypto.
And here, American regulators to investigate Genesis and other crypto firms. This one, and I got some stuff following up with this. Again, not looking too good with these central exchanges. Genesis is the next maybe one to really see some volatility there. I guess you could say. Again, I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not telling you to abandon. If this is your centralized exchange, just be on the lookout for it. A lot of this, because this even rolls into Coinbase. You're going to see. I'm going to tell you, right? But this cryptocurrency lending firm, Genesis Global Capital, and other crypto firms are under investigation by securities regulators in the United States. So that's today, right? So Alabama Securities Commission confirmed that the state and several other states are participating in inquiries regarding Genesis alleged ties to retail investors. So, again, you're seeing this contagion that is continuing to spread. And there you go. The investigation is another chapter in the Genesis saga since the company revealed it had 175 million worth of funds stuck in FTX. So this is what's going to happen. It's going to continue to happen. These centralized exchange, got to get away from them, right? We have no plans. They're saying we have no plans to file bankruptcy imminently. Our goal is to resolve the current situation consensually without the need for any bankruptcy filing. Genesis continues to have constructive conversations with creditors. But as you go down here a little further, Grayscale is what you want to look at, okay? Because that is again a sister company you got to look at. So down here, Grayscale is saying the laws, regulations, and documents that define Grayscale's digital asset products prohibit the digital assets underlying the products from being lent, borrowed, or otherwise encumbered. Right. But the big deal here is this right here, Coinbase. All right. All digital assets underlie Grayscale's digital asset products are stored under the custody of Coinbase Custody Trust Company, LLC. Read more about Coinbase, right? So, again, you're seeing it across the board. A whole thing, not your keys, not your crypto. This is the other thing. This is why I jumped into Twitter. New 1.5 billion taken off Coinbase in the last 48 hours. He's clapping.
Yeah.
People are seeing this. If it's on there and that all of a sudden kind of, does its thing and you can't get it off, you can't get it off. That's why we always talking about self-custody, being a custodial, right? We are our own bank. That's why you want to do that, right? So again, I'm going to keep saying this because this is why we all talk about DeFi, DEXs, decentralized wallets. This is why you don't have to worry about that stuff. You can sleep well at night when you're off those things because you own the keys. But again, just keep an eye. You're going to see it. Here's where this is talking about as well. Do what you want to self custody to get your Bitcoin off the exchange, but don't know where to start. And she's trying to help people. Everybody. That's why we keep sounding the alarm. You better start really looking at this and being serious. Okay, those centralized exchanges should only be your off ramp and on ramp. That's it. So this is another one. This is kind of a good news. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Binance. I know I have a little bit with them, but it's on my decentralized wallet because I do something with one of their protocols that they have in their DEXs. But Binance is releasing a proof of reserves system. Every user can verify the Bitcoin they own on Binance using a Merkle tree and have it verified by a third-party audit agency. Hey, whatever, at least he's trying, right?
Yeah.
That's something. And he's got this proof of reserve system. Not saying that would make me want to go still let them hold my crypto. But, hey, he's trying something. So that's something also to kind of look at. And that is, you're starting to see. And I'll play the thing. You want me to play my little meme, Tim? Because this is funny. Because this is what you see, right? You see them do this because that's literally what CZ and Binance did. They threw a grenade out there in the centralized exchanges. And this is where I'll jump into this because this is funny. You see this yet, Tim?
I think I have, but go ahead.
All right. Everybody look, it's a good one.
Smoking is going to save lives. Does anyone smell anything smoky?
Did you bring your jerky in again?
Oh my god! Fire! Oh, fire! Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait. Everybody calm down! Was warn me.
Oh my gosh.
Not about okay. Have you ever seen a burn victim? Procedure. Exit option. Where do we go?
FTT.
Remember your exit point. People. What's next? Stay alive. I'm getting help. Pull me up. You're too heavy.
I only weigh 82 pounds. Say bandit.
Luna.
The fire's shooting at us.
Oh man,
That's a true story. That's a true story. But anyways, and that's what you can see. Even that's why they make that CZ. Just threw a grenade up in there, right? But you know, hey, it is what it is now. He's over here, got proof of reserves, man. So you know, Binance, you know, who knows what they are, right?
We got a comment from Bronson Cheeks. I'm putting up there. Why is this video so perfect?
It's crazy. It's that's why, again, its memes are awesome because they're so true, and you can visually see it, and that's what goes on, man. Because that's and just how crypto people are, right? Everybody all panicking and being, you know, and making ridiculous decisions, and that's not the time, you know, to be making those type of decisions. But this is just kind of off, not really about crypto, but they're just talking about what Apple and Google are thinking about booting Twitter from their app stores, right? So Elon Musk, they asked, Elon Musk should produce his own smartphone. Half the country would happily ditch their biased, snooping iPhone and Android. The man builds rockets to Mars. A silly little smartphone should be easy, right? And down here, he goes and replies. She's got the poll going, and he goes, I certainly hope it does not come to that. But yes, if there is no other choice, I will make an alternative phone. So again, it's just funny seeing, you know, Elon kind of this whole thing, this whole saga and soap opera that's going on. You know, my man is doing some, you know, major stuff here. And yeah, I would see that, you know, they would do that. Because I've been seeing, we talked about from when we started today, is, you know, you've been seeing his polls that he's doing, right? Talking about allowing people back that all have just been banned. And if they didn't do anything illegal or just you know, stuff like that, and he says let them all back, and that most of the people, 70% of them agreed, you know. And here, you know, here is Elon talking about it, whatever, this Tesla Pi. So this is wild, man. You know, you hear and say that these type of things, and look at, lo and behold, there's some things that are in the works. Crazy, right?
Yeah, if anybody could do it, he can.
I think so, and quickly. I think he could spin one up. We know he's got the, you know, Starlink. You know, there's the yeah, you got satellite phones, and it's already hooked up to his you know, satellites out there in space. It's crazy, man. And this is another one. This is Inspector Matt. He's been posting some good things on Twitter. You know, we've been climbing the ladder, crazy, Tim. Social Bees University. This is the top of all of NFTs, and we hit 19. I think it was yesterday. So, you know,
top 20, gotta love it.
It is. And look at that number, Tim. 38.
Yeah.
38 on Thanksgiving, man. That's nice, huh? But incredible, man. I mean, you're talking about of all the global you know, NFTs, and just you know, that's a big deal. Look at this right here, Tim, above Decentraland, right?
Right.
You remember what Decentraland is? That's where Snoop has a little piece of property in there, right? That's that digital Snoop world he's got, and that's just a piece of that. So, you know, seeing that above that is really cool. Fluff World, I know that's another big one with that bunny. So, you know, it's really cool, again, as you start going in here, because that's what I'm going to pump into now. Look at
maybe we get Snoop to write us up in his Medici minutes, and you know, say how he played for the crowd in Phoenix at our first event.
That's right. He knew it from the beginning. He's been with us. That's right.
He's gonna say, I was there. I was there when it all started.
That's right. He's gonna look like a prophet, Tim. He's gonna look like Medici the prophet. That's awesome. But other things too, Bee Honey. Obviously, people starting to, we were telling you that's what's gonna eventually start happening. You start seeing the floor of these bees, which I'll jump over there. OpenSea is at 0.75. We're only a little bit away from it being a full ETH for a floor. And what people will start seeing, Tim, because if I click into one, if that's the floor, you know, you got this going on over here. That's $920, right? Yeah. I think we just saw that. We just saw that on the auction, seeing things. I think they went for 1,400, 1,500 Bee Honey, right?
Yeah.
You 15, can get one 16. Up. You can get one off the floor and then put it over here. And look, these are worker bees. These aren't apex bees, man.
Right.
People are starting to see that, Tim, and what's going on, right, is they're coming over here, going to Social Bees, coming on down, you know, choosing Ether Wrap PE, buying Bee Honey. Now they got Bee Honey, and they're going right into this auction, right? And there you go, man. They
say that the bots can't get in the auction really, but you know, that's what they call arbitrage.
It is.
You buy the Bee Honey real quick and cheap. And then you grab one of these off the auction, and you can put it on OpenSea, and you'll get more more than what the floor is working, because the Apex bees don't pay taxes like the other bees do, the worker bees do.
That is correct. You had the phrase, it's not really happened, but you had the phrase where it's stuffed with 20 honeypots, Tim. It's close to, I mean, that's literally what kind of it is, but it's not in the smart contract. It has that loophole, that tax loophole, Tim. But it's the same thing, man. I mean, that's you if you just bought a bee, or you had a worker bee, you have to get 20 honeypots to be tax free where these Apex bees are, right? That's amazing, man. So think, if you're over here an open sea, and you're flipping Apex bees, you can be up here probably, at least 2, maybe 2 ETH, 1.5 ETH, and I know they would be selling, right? So that is pretty incredible, man, what's going on. And this is a good thing, man. Seeing all this stuff happen is pretty cool. So you go over here, you just hit that open sea, and you look at our activity. This is where you'll see the sales, because it's been steady. Look at this. Look at that chart, man. Look at that chart. That's beautiful. So I usually like to go 30 days out, and then you can see it. I mean, that's just nice, organic, great growth, man. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Hold on.
Somebody's calling customer service.
Let me stop and share just a message real quick. If you hold on and take it away real quick, man.
Yeah, I'm just excited about that, the auction going off like that, and really proving that the bees are holding their own and raising not just the floor, churning and people snatching these up at good prices, but even the bees themselves. We know from a month or two ago, when the Apex bees first launched, what was that, auction 127, I think it was. We're at 175. And when they turned into Apex bees, that was very exciting. But they've even gone up from there, because I think I got an Apex bee or two for $500 or $600, and now at auction they're $1,500 or so. And we saw princesses go way more than that, and of course the royals are touching 30,000. So very exciting to watch the bees climb. Ever since 4th of July, Independence Day time is when just about when that all changed over, which was great. And,
right.
And then I'll just mention that we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary, which is also going to be very, very exciting.
Well, and I'll speak to this. Absolutely. It's a great question, Bronson. I mean, when I just showed you the website where it's at, socialbees.io, that's the only exchange right now, Bronson.
Right.
When it starts rolling out to the other exchanges, if you're I don't really know. I mean, if you're new with us, you'd probably see most of the other tokens in our ecosystem aren't out on those exchanges. Now, we've always been open and public with what we've done, and did fair launches with all the tokens. It's always been open for anybody to buy. No marketers, no developers, no founders ever got tokens for just being a founder. Literally, the founders in our group, they had to buy their tokens. And I literally helped their family members, their mother, buy their own tokens in our ecosystem. So what you're talking about with the volume is so low, none of the tokens are really on any exchanges. So Bee Honey is only right now exclusively on socialbees.io. So I mean, that'll give you really that answer for that. The volume is low because it's not on any exchanges, right? But that is that's about to change, Bronson. So it's good you are early. That's good to hear. But I mean, we've been kind of, like I said, solidly working for over 2.5 years. We started out in DeFi, and then we rolled the DeFi, what we learned into NFTs. So we really are the first ever DeFi NFT project. Everything that you see in that JPEG, it's all the smart contracts. All the metadata is stuffed into that JPEG, and all of that DeFi action is going on automatically. So, like I said, it's really amazing when you start reading our documents, start reading what's going on here. A lot of cool stuff has been built into this stuff, Bronson. So, yeah. Any other questions? Anybody? I didn't go through the rest of the chat, but yeah, it was a great question. Because that's people do. So very cool. And yes, you're welcome. Good question. And that, like I said, that's what we like on this. When we're doing the show, is questions, because that's why we're here. I mean, we've been doing this for almost 2 years now, Tim, huh? Oh, he's good. He got it. It's all good. No worries, man. But yeah, like I said, it's been a long, awesome ride, and we've all learned a lot. We've grown a very awesome organic community. What's really neat is we know probably half of everybody in this community, right? You might find some obviously people we got through NFTs, with the spaces and all the different other things, but we all really know each other. Where we met in IRL, we've been to events together. We've been to other events that weren't even, where we were speaking at. And, me and you, Tim, we hung out in Miami with the.
Did you get my
Austin.
email? There's a Miami's buy one, get one.
Oh, right now?
Right now.
Yeah, I bet you it's buy one, get one. This is the market's a little rough, man. It's all good.
It'll be back by the time Miami comes around. We'll look like geniuses. Get them at 2 for 1.
Oh yeah, look, yeah, raise zippers loose. Oh, is it motoring? A motor mouth? That's good. I'm a B. That's right, Ariel. That's awesome, man. And I've seen you got a couple. I don't know if you got a couple, but I know you got an Apex. Congratulations, Ariel. Excellent, man. Let's see. Holiday drinks. Not yet. It's already over. It's done. Got to wait till the 25th now. Cheers. That's it. So, how do you estimate daily, weekly, yearly bee honey? Well, you don't. There's a lot. Like I said, look at the documents, Bronson. There's even a rebasing contract. So look at it. There's not just one exact of how that's going to roll out. There's a lot of different ways of even the SBU labs of working with projects and how that could burn bee honey. There's a lot of if you look at it's the first time you're looking at what we're doing. We burnt over 34 billion tokens, right? This project started out with 38 billion bee honey tokens, and we had a cool game where we were all, playing this kind of hide some bee honey on the blockchain, and when we found it, it burned and it destroyed itself. So we burned over 34 billion tokens, right? But the remaining balance of bee honey, most 99% of it is all stuffed into the NFTs, right. the bees itself. The other remaining supply is around 29 million out in supply, and that's what you see in people's wallets doing stuff here on the auction. But like I said, probably go through it when you're on socialbees.io. Let me just show somebody real quick where it's at. Share screen.
Yeah, I was trying to pull it up myself right now. It's refresh.
It's all I got it. So there.
But when you get there, you got to look up the Queen's tax vault.
Oh yes, it's there. Look at that. And also too, like Bronson and other people that are just kind of checking out, this is already what's in our treasury, man. I mean, 5.2 million bee honey is in our DAO treasury, right? That's incredible. And if you understand, and I know you do, Bronson, if you see that we're not even on exchanges yet, that's incredible. Wait till it gets out there and people are able to kind of, do their thing with it. Queen's tax, the princesses and the royals, they have a tax they receive, and they have 720,000 over 720,000 bee honey that are due to the queens and the princesses. So that's another cool thing, another cool feature. But if you're in here, look at the docs right up here, and you click it. And like I said, very, very detailed. We really didn't have a roadmap because we don't need a roadmap because now it's built. Bronson, everything is done. We've kind of rolled it out. We didn't do the roadmap thing of, hey, we're going to go make a game. We're going to go do this. We're going to go do that. It's finished. And now we have what's called the documents, right? That's what this is. Tells you how many bees there are, how many apex bees, how many princess queens, how many royals, all about our DAO, how the DAO is, governed, and all the different things from proposals, bee honey, allocation. This is that total supply. This is what was burnt. 89.9% was burnt out of the 38 billion that we started with. We have the greatest whales that you could ever have in any project because that came mostly out of their wallets. So it's incredible that people look out for the community over themselves. You don't see that in other projects. You do, like I said, you do see that here, and it's pretty amazing. That's why we have an amazing community. Everybody notice what goes on here. And we've been on calls when we started way back in 2020 in the summer. we were on Zoom calls for a year and a half every day, every night. So again, that's why we know each other so well. This is really a real community. There's the things about the asset-backed NFTs. That's another thing that amazing developers that we have, they created the first ever asset-backed NFTs when we were in DeFi. So like I said, just go.
Yeah. Scroll up just a little bit back to the last graph, which had the circulating supply out there. Press stop. Nope. Back down a little bit. That one. Bee honey distribution. Look at that circulating supply, 0.8%.
Yeah, that's right.
0.8%. There's like nothing available out there.
Right.
So that's just amazing. So yeah, when we let the floodgates open outside our ecosystem, it's just going to go bonkers. And
well, that's what you're seeing. I mean, that like great point, Tim, because that's what you're seeing on OpenSea. Why you're starting to see that great organic, amazing growth is people are, and just to give you an idea, you know, we obviously you can monitor the websites, but for the past year, not within the past 3 weeks, more people have looked at this document than the whole year, right? And it's because we're rolling everything out, right? Everybody's really seeing what's here. This is an NFT project like no other. I mean, you don't see this, right? Circulating supply of this Bee Honey distribution token is less than 1%. Everything else, like Tim said, is locked in that asset-backed NFT. And it's going to yield out, you know, like I said, every millisecond starting May 11th, right? But yeah, you just got to read through this. This is a very, it's amazing ecosystem that was built. And, you know, I'm excited because people are starting to just discover it. And when it really gets out there and everybody understands what we have here, this is a project to why we keep calling it a blue chip. It is, right? There is no doubt that that's what's going to be. Another little here, I'll give you another golden nugget there, Bronson, is when you have 1B, there's another empowerment that's with it. Right. So when you see, you know, you see these bees, there's another empowerment that's attached to it through a smart contract. So you'll see how that works as well. I mean, when you get 10,000 ETH, trade it. So it's really cool. Like I said, I can't not stop saying that.
That's Bronson asked that again. So when it says the NFT is asset backed, it's the asset is Bee Honey.
Right? The asset is Bee Honey. That is correct. Yep. So there you go.
And I think he said, well, this is Will. I think he meant Apex bees are great Christmas presents.
They are.
Of course they are.
Any bees, really. Absolutely. You can, yeah. I mean, sure, you're right about anyone. Yeah, you know, but the Apex bees that's a little better.
Yeah,
it's stuff with the honeypots, Tim. That's good.
That's right.
That's it. But it was like I said, it was fun throughout this whole community, just doing things. Like I said, that burn. You can go back and watch. We did some here live on these YouTubes. I know Tim burnt 1 billion. Oh, yeah. I burnt 1 billion. FOMO, Dusty. There was several. I know. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people came on the show, and we were just burning Bee Honey. And I mean, I think we were spending like half an ETH, wasn't it? Or no, wasn't it half an ETH?
No, it wasn't half an ETH.
No, it wasn't half an ETH. It was you know, it was healthy, right? We were using Bee Honey. We were using ETH. Yeah. We were using all kinds of different things. But you know, like I said, it's a cool community. Read the document.
Started out as Bee Honey only, and then they added ETH in there, so you could buy with that.
No, ETH started. Bee Honey added later.
Right.
ETH, yep. So just go through the documents, you know, and then that's what we'll discuss. We're always on the Discord, 24/7. It's a global group. You got people over in Japan, Australia, Philippines. We got a huge Spanish community. We got a great community in Africa and the Middle East. It's an excellent stuff, and he is. Oh, we're losing you, Tim.
No, I'm here. Just wanted somebody else is giving advice.
Keeping it rolling, right? Zip it.
We're not talking about anything that's not in the documents already.
That's right. I'm just rolling it out. Good stuff, man. But yeah, just keep it. Like I said, there's always people in the Discord. Make sure you get in there. If you're not in there, that's where you're going to get the best 24/7. Get a hold of somebody, don't get sucked into it. All good. But hey,
I think Richie's trying to earn points in the YouTube comment game that you have going.
That's not it, though. I keep telling you, it's not the one. It's after the show. Hey, don't be sad, Tim, that the U.S. just tied your team England.
I
They're
don't know.
weak.
Maybe we felt bad for
That's
you or
weak.
something.
The English weak. But hopefully everybody had an awesome Thanksgiving, and enjoyed family and friends and did that stuff. It's the weekend's coming up. Hope everybody enjoys it. So I know we'll probably still be obviously closing out the auctions, but yeah, make sure you don't miss out on the Discord. A lot of good stuff going on. We got a good, cool soccer game that we started out with. You see happening, rocking and rolling, but now you're also seeing people starting to understand and see what has been built here and how awesome the community is, and and just starting to have a good time, man. Good times.
Absolutely. No, it's going to be a good weekend and fun to watch that floor rise. It's always fun to watch the floor rise. So, as it creeps along and people see, what traits come up and all this, and now people are paying attention to all the traits since we got the soccer game going with World Cup. Now everybody's looking at other traits and seeing what's valuable, what's rare, what's not. I mean, everything's still coming out, so all those things will adjust. But man, it's getting to be a lot of fun. A lot more fun in the beginning, as much fun as we were having. It's definitely now starting to see action. So you don't want to miss a beat.
Yep, absolutely, man. So
all right, bud. So then we'll leave it right there. Try it again tomorrow night.
Everybody give it a thumbs up, a like, share it, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe, because we're on here almost every day.
That's
good
right.
Time. Yep.
All right, Ray. Well, if you want, I'll play us out. Otherwise, I'll probably be here just to document the another fancy auction. Hopefully, we'll have some nice princesses, maybe a royal in there, and keep it on going.
Yep. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, and appreciate everybody on the chat. Thank you.
Yes, bud. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
You too, man.